Well, hello there, Virgo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of November 11th through the 17th. So we'll take a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any areas of resistance or obstacles on your path, and of course, advice from Spirit. Okay, so let's see what we have on the horizon for you. Desert Passage, trust there is a divine plan, and Cow Spirit, and the miracles are endless. My favorite card in the deck. Okay, so I feel like there has been this time in your life where, it just seems like there's not new opportunities coming available, or you're working really hard, but nothing's coming your way, right? The landscape is kind of barren there. But there's also the energy here of keep going, right? Because you know that the universe has a plan and that there's a divine plan, trusting in that plan, knowing that sometimes when we're going through the times where things are not, let's say you have a business and, the business seems to be down. It's slower than normal, right? It's a great time to kind of like refocus on, okay, what new marketing plan would I like to put into place? Or what do I never have time to clean up the files on my computer or clean up the office or whatever it is. It's kind of like allowing some of that time where things are a little bit slower in order to help kind of like reestablish. There's a little bit of reestablishing those perhaps healthy boundaries or habits, structures, routines that you may need that help you to become more productive, efficient, kind of just happier in life, right? And that is where the miracles start coming in. Yeah, I feel like you're getting something here. You have the fates here, knowing that things happen for a reason, whether they're what we may perceive, okay, to be barren or to be, disheartening at times. Sometimes what we have to realize is that that leads to something that's even better than we could have imagined. And allowing the divine to take us onto that path and still keeping that trust, that belief in ourselves and in the universe. Yeah, there's something here that you are truly wanting. And it's coming. It's coming in, Virgo. It is definitely coming in. Okay, so what you have here is you have the Ace of Pentacles. The leg up is an Ace of Pentacles and the milestone. I think you're waiting on this. Okay, so here's the thing. I think part of this, Virgo, is that you're wishing or you're waiting on some divine opportunity. So I think that what you're doing is you're trusting that the divine opportunity will come in, okay? But at the same time, your energy here, okay, for your obstacle is going back and forth, believing in it. Believing, are you deserving of it? Right? Are you working hard enough for it? Are you doing the right things in order for it to come in? It's almost like you're wanting to believe in it. And I think you do. I think you have days where you truly believe, I'm just going to get up. I'm going to do my thing. I know the universe is behind me. There's a divine plan. I'm all on board. And then when things don't work out, you're kind of like flopping to the other end, right? It's kind of like, okay, nope, I don't believe in it anymore. I've got to see it to believe it, kind of going back and forth. And this is only because you're going back and forth that the universe isn't sure. Are you really on board or are you not on board? And understanding that you're creating your own reality. If you feel as if you're not enough to create what it is that you really and truly want in your life, then that is the reality you're going to get. You're going to have barren landscape. But at the same time, if you also know that you can create, you believe that you deserve to have everything that it is that you want, then that will be your reality. All right, let's take a look at this, because you're being asked to see a different perspective of this. There's part of me, Virgo, because the energy that I have here is that you're expecting an opportunity to just, and you have the Lover's energy here, Gemini energy. It's kind of like you're expecting some opportunity to plop into your lap, okay? Because you believe the universe is going to provide. I believe that it's going to come in. It's going to plop right into my lap, right? Whatever this is, you know, a new love, a new job, a new career, a new home, a new situation that you are truly wanting for yourself. This is something that you want, and you feel as if you're going to get it because the universe is going to provide. And yet there's but it is absolutely that energy. Yeah, you have the Hanged Man again. Seeing the perspective of this. Okay, so Virgo, it would be really interesting. You can put this in the comments. It's kind of like, I trust that there is a divine plan, that the miracles are endless and will come my way. But they haven't shown up yet. So they're delayed. You know, it's kind of like, but then if you say, oh, well, they're delayed, right? Then they're going to be delayed. It's almost an energy of recognizing that what you say, it's also kind of like, how are you defending? Are you defending the universe? Are you defending the universe, or are you defending your own, why you're not doing something that maybe would help this to come in? There's something about really and truly defending your position about this. It's about looking at this in a new light. It's definitely looking at this in a new light. Yeah, because when you look out on the horizon, all you can see is the competition or the angst that it may bring in. So it's almost like you're preventing it from coming in. So say that, you know, you want to start your own business, and you're trying to launch a new product of some sort, right? So you're putting it out there, okay? But then you're also worried about the competition, or if it comes in, if you could produce what it is that you need to produce fast enough to keep up with the orders, right? It's almost like you're wanting it. There's something that you're putting out to the universe. I want this. I'm expecting this. And yet at the same time, you're also thinking that it's going to prevent you from doing something else that you would like to do. So for instance, if your business took off, then you might not be able to take that trip around the world because you're going to have to put your time and energy into your business. So it's almost as if you're creating your business not to take off, and yet at the same time, you're not going around the world. So you're preventing yourself from experiencing either of those. It's all or nothing. You think you have to either have all of something or nothing of something. And that is what's keeping you stuck, because there's definitely this energy of being stuck. I think you're going back and forth between two things that you really want, and you think that you have to choose, or that one will prevent you from having the other. And so it's like you can't decide which one you want. Yeah, it's very much of almost like, it's kind of like, say you're wanting to have a new romantic partner come into your life, okay? You're trying to manifest a new romantic partner, but at the same time, you're trying to manifest launching a new product or launching a new business. And so you're concerned that if you attract in a new romantic partner, you won't have the time and energy to launch your business and have the success in that area. And at the same time, you're concerned about putting your time and energy into your business and really seeing its success, because if that goes in that, then you're going to have to spend a lot of time and energy, and then you won't be able to attract in a romantic partner. And it's, oh my goodness, like my head is like spinning, because it's almost like you're seeing the negative of both of those things instead of seeing the positive. Oh my goodness. I can totally relate. I can totally relate, right? So it's kind of like all or nothing. This is all. I can have it all, or I can have nothing. And it's kind of like you're almost creating a world of nothing in your life, because you feel like, it's about having the courage to know that you have the power. You have the power to have everything it is that you want with the Four of Wands. It's really, I think you're kind of like torn. It's like torn between two things and not seeing that you can have both of them. And that is where the miracle lies, is that you can have both of these things. It's not one or the other, it's both. So let's take a look at this. Yes, and look, you have the fates, and knowing that things happen for a reason, right? And you have the romance. My goodness, I forgot. You have romance here, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is the energy of, I want to be free and do what it is that I want. And this is the energy of being committed, right? To a relationship. This is the energy of, I want to build this career and be free and be able to go and travel or whatever. And this is, oh no, but wait a minute, I want to have a relationship. But thinking, oh, I can't combine these in some way. Yeah. I mean, but it's kind of like putting it out to the universe. Have you combined the two things that you want? Or do you feel like there's no way you can combine them? If you combined them, hey, I want to go and travel the world, and I want to do it with somebody that I love, right? It's really kind of interesting. I think you had a similar reading to this last week. Yeah, it's about understanding. You're holding yourself back because you're seeing the negative of two different things that you want. You're seeing the negative, or thinking that the one will prevent you from having the other. So you're just staying safe. You're not moving towards what it is that you want. This is the energy. No, move towards what you want. Put time and energy into what it is that you want. Perhaps some of you are really starting to think this out. I'd love to have a romantic partner, but not until I go and see the world. Or some of you might be saying, I'd love to go and see the world, but right now I really want to focus on bringing in a romantic partner. And understanding that maybe I bring in that romantic partner and then we go see the world together. It's this energy of confusing and thinking that one supersedes the other. I think you can have both of them, Virgo. You can have all of it. It's all available to you. That is for sure. It is all available to you. It's your mindset, okay, that is preventing it from coming in. Yeah, it's totally your mindset. Yeah, the miracles are endless. You can have it all. That is for sure. All right, Virgo. Let's pull the soul truth card for you. And I do personal readings, so if this resonated with you, I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. The link is in the description box below. All right, let's take a look at this. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Yeah, there's a little bit of an energy there where you're having high expectations for yourself. You're having high expectations for the universe. It's kind of like drop all of that and just say to your spirit guides and angels, bring it in, whatever it is. Bring in all the miracles. I'm ready and willing and able to accept them. And not having a specific expectation on it. Because I think what you're doing is you're lowering your own vibration, because you're putting too much pressure on yourself and maybe even pressure on the universe. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to release all my expectations. I just can't wait to see what comes on my path. And in that moment, Something very divinely guided comes your way. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful energy. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.